on. Hello, everyone. Sorry about our little connection there. We lost Mike Lucas. Mike Lucas is back. As I was saying tonight, we have some issues, technical issues with broadband since we're on a mobile hotspot. And so we got a huge crowd tonight. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. We're going to get everyone time to log in here. Just give it about one more minute. Why don't you give us a shout out of where you're at and where you're calling from or where you're logging in from tonight. And we got Mike Green, Jay in Illinois, and John from Chicago, and Pete from Florida. Oh, we got someone from Belgium and Germany. And so thanks again for coming. Folks, I'll tell you what, since we're a little bit behind right now, I got 4 minutes after the hour. What are you doing? And Mike Green is sliding through the chat here, watching all the comments coming in. And we got Harold. Well, they're saying Harold from California, and I just asked them where they're from, so they're hearing me just fine, Mr. Green. So why don't we? Haynes, Nashville, Derek. Hey, Butte, Montana, Skip. And Trinidad, Curtis, snowy Chicago. Okay, well, it's snowy Chicago, Nancy. Ice storm, and so we're going to give you over to Mike Green tonight, folks. Again, remember this call here is really a jumpstart call, so we want to limit the chat tonight to what questions are pertaining. This is not a support forum. This is not the call for support questions. Please help us with that. And so we're going to be turning the chat off right now, as Mike is going to be giving you. Steve, there is no admin link, dude. That was emailed to you, sorry. And here's Mike. So without further ado, take it away, Mike.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Sorry, our bandwidth is just a train here. We're going to try and get through this as best we can. We're learning that being on the road and trying to conduct a Google Hangout at the same time is a difficult thing to do. Now I gotta get used to Mike's headset. Hold on a second, you guys. For crying out loud, Mike. Okay, this microphone's on the other side. Okay, we've got that. Let me. Hey, Mike, before you run off, screen share works the same from an admin panel. Hold on a second, you guys. Back to here. We're going to share screen. And now we've got it. Okay, let's do a little quick. Oh, Mike turned chat off, didn't you? Okay, we're going to go with yes, you can see, yes, you can hear. People are seeing me. That's not who I want them to see. Does it? Okay. All right, you guys. Mike Green from Spokane, Washington, actually down here in Scottsdale, Arizona, with Mike Lucas and Lawrence Sowell and Bon Trevor and Tori. So we're all down here hanging out, getting a lot of work done. Wanted to share with you guys tonight some exciting stuff that's going on. So let's get right to it. Again, I'm not sure exactly. Let me just open this whole agenda up for you guys so you can kind of see the whole thing. Again, I apologize for being just a little bit. Well, Mike, it's saying it doesn't see my screen. Well, it says right here that it's showing you. I don't want it to show you.
You are me.
I know, but I want it to be showing that. Now, how would you double check and make sure that that's what they can see? You don't?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm on an admin panel. I'm not used to the.
Go ahead. Close all that shit.
Well, it's saying you. You're saying no. I'm saying here. I need that to. Yes, I did. Oh my goodness! I'm making everybody dizzy. I got everybody dizzy. I'm sure. Slideshow. We're gonna close that out and scroll back up. Nope, that's our screen.
Okay, did you hit the screen share button?
Yes, I did.
You're good.
Okay, we're gonna say I'm good to go, you guys. I wish I could log in and be looking at chat at the same time to make sure you guys have visual. I'm gonna play this as though maybe you don't have visuals and and we'll go with this. So let's take this very, very slowly. The first thing we want to do is pick our weekly challenge winner. Our weekly challenge this week was to get everyone to register at leafitevents.com to get your text, so we can actually text you. I know Mike Lucas sent a text out today to remind everybody of the call tonight. So we're looking at building that database bigger and bigger. I think we ended up with just over 300 people that registered for the text notification, so that was an awesome event. Okay, good. We just had verbal confirmation via cell phone that everything is broadcasting right. And Steve Hyman just Skyped me and says we do have visuals. Perfect, you guys. Well, it's good that we have visuals because I want to do this the right way. We're actually going to pick our winner for I told you guys we were going to give away $100, Amazon.com gift card, and get you, as long as you're here and as long as you're present. So what I'm going to do, Mike already has this staged. Let me go find our random number selector. We're doing this like I used to work at a casino. Oh, wait a minute, I did used to work at a casino. So this is for validation, so everybody knows that there wasn't any trickery going on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this random number 3 times. Okay, there's 317 people that registered to get a text message, and I think that's pretty exciting because we started at 6, or an email, text or email, but we started at 6 before the conference call, the Jumpstart call last week. So I think we did a great job. That was 311. I'd like to see if we can double that, so we're actually going to extend this next week. But just to show you guys that this random number selector thing does work right, look right down here under the results tab, and that's the number that we're going to go to. So right now it's set at 125. Remember, I'm going to hit this 3 times. Here comes the first time, and it selected 197. That's not the winner. Now we're going to hit it the second time, and it selected 213, but that's not the winning number. You're almost the winner. Now we're going to select it one more time. This is going to be the winning row number inside of our Excel spreadsheet. So get ready, drum roll. Okay, there was a drum roll. Number 24. Okay, so now we're going to go to our Excel spreadsheet where we have all of the new registrants for the text messaging. Let me get there. Here it is. And we're going to go to row 24, and that is going to be our winner. This is a cell phone number. So the winner is, wait, where did 24 go? The winner is area code 203-260-4057. Must be present to win. What you need to do is chat. Wait, they can't chat now, Mike. How are you going to do that? Call them.
If you're that person, you say,
call who?
chat.
Okay, at the end of the chat, just do roll call. Say, yes, I am the winner, 203-260-4057. That is the winner of our $100 gift certificate for registering at leafitevents.com. Now, we're going to do this again this week. We're going to give another $100 away next week. We want to double. I've got it on the spreadsheet. I won't forget it. It's number 24. Mike always worries about me. Leafitevents.com. We want everybody to register. If you already registered this week, you're going to be available to win again next week. So we're going to take everybody combined, new people that registered this week, plus everybody that registered last week, no registering twice, and you will be in the, because we do a dupe thing on the, or dedupe on the spreadsheet. But go ahead and get everybody in your organization to register at leafitevents.com. We're trying to streamline this, you guys, so everybody gets a text message or an email if you're outside of the country, outside of the United States. You'll get an email instead of a text. But we want to get everybody registered so this becomes very, very systematic, that everyone will know that the Jumpstart call is going on tonight. So that was our winner. If that was your phone number that we just announced, shoot us a text as soon as we open chat back up with your name. We'll be in touch. We've got an Amazon gift card coming your way. And again, we're going to give another Amazon.com gift card away next week. Get your entire organization to register at leafitevents.com. Register for the text, either a text or an email if you're outside of the country. All right. I want to announce that live business brief calls are starting tomorrow with Von Tarver. This is pretty exciting news. We've been talking about this for a while, and I will tell you that we now have filled all the holes. We've got webinars that are going on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and we've now got live business brief calls. These are going to be held to a half an hour long. They're going to be filled with testimonials, with product information, with call to action. Von Tarver has got a ton of experience at this level. I will tell you they'll be exciting. They'll be fast-paced calls, but they'll be filled with excitement. They'll be filled with a reason for people to go to that call. Now you can capture the people that maybe are a little challenged getting to a Google Hangout. You'll have people that maybe aren't, maybe they don't have internet connection, but they still want to hear what this is all about. They'll be able to get to a live conference call. It's called the Business Brief. They're business brief calls, again, staged by Von Tarver. They're Tuesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then again on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the phone number right there, 559-726-1300. The PIN number to get into that conference call line is 347154. The very first one is tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then again on Thursday. Then again on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be very exciting to have two different ways for people to come learn about this exciting opportunity: webinars, conference calls. It's a beautiful thing. Now, the new back office, a little bit disappointed, I got to admit. We staged this real big. This was going to be our big night. We came right down the home stretch. Everything was falling in line, and programming ran into a snag. And it happens in programming all the time, you guys. The only information I got from them very late, because they were trying to get this up and running before we started this call, and they said even if we don't, maybe it'll be an hour or two after. Now they're saying, you know what, with the code that was written, it's got to be rewritten. So not the whole thing, but just this one component. And they're saying just give us a few more days. Hopefully that few more days isn't really a few, and hopefully it's just a couple, but give us a few more days, and we'll have that new back office up and running. Right behind the new back office will be the Matrix viewer. We're very, very excited about the Matrix viewer. And then what we are putting in place of both those things rolling out is starting tomorrow, we go into final load of our new e-wallet, NXPay, and the new credit card processor. Now, all I can tell you is both of those events were put on hold to try to race through and get the new back office up and running with the new Matrix viewer, but we've now come to that deadline, and the deadline is Tuesday. It's tomorrow, and we need to be back on task with the NXPay and the credit card processing upload with APIs. So both of those were on hold. They're back on task tomorrow. I was told not to tell you guys when it's going to go live, but everything that I'm hearing, I really like Friday. We're working with, Mike's laughing at me, I really like Fridays, you guys. All I can tell you is that everything that I'm listening to from both sides, from NXPay, from the merchant services account, and from programming, is that it is going to be something that will snap together very, very quickly. So I'm really looking forward to next Monday. I'm really looking forward to next Monday. I really think we've got a very nice package coming together with a new back office, with new e-wallet system, with new credit card processing, with ACH. Worst case scenario, when we have NXPay up and running, you guys, if someone has a challenge with a credit card, it's going to be an ACH transfer. I don't, for those of you that are around, have been around for a while, that thing we used to use, TAC, where you could actually go in and just put in the routing number and the checking account number, and it would go straight through. That's the functionality we're going to regain with NXPay. So it'll be that will be the worst case scenario. If a guy's credit card, debit card isn't working for whatever reason, they'll be able to just simply go in and pay with an ACH transfer. As long as they have their routing number on their check and their checking account number, they're going to be able to make that $40 purchase. So we're pretty excited about that. Now, sneak peek of the product development. I hope this thing is broadcasting well. Mike could probably call Nancy and see if our bandwidth is filling through. But I wanted to share with you guys, and I really wish Lawrence wasn't tied up in this meeting. He last minute he said, Mike, I can't get out of this. It's 3 different important phone calls they're on. But I really wanted Lawrence to give you the the down low on how this development is going. This is some very exciting stuff. I can't make this sound as exciting as Lawrence does. When he explains this, what we're looking at right now, he sounds like a kid in a candy shop. But this is what our development team has put together. These, as you can see by the numbers at the top of the screen, let me slide this down just a little bit. We're getting just pieces of it right now. They didn't give us the whole entire outlay of the graphic design of the IT application, but these are some of the components. They just wanted to make sure that they were on task. This is the updates this is part of the updates that we get almost on a daily basis. But 1.01, the splash page, that's what people are going to see when they go to log into their IT app. 1.02 is where they're actually going to log in. if they're already a member. If they're not a member, they're going to be able to click on Facebook and connect with Facebook. Click on Twitter, connect with Twitter. There will be other social networks in here at launch. So you'll have probably 4, 5, 6 different social networks you're going to be able to link up with. 4.01 is simply the news feed. This is a slimmed down version of what you're actually going to be able to see, but I think this gets pretty exciting. I don't think they could have come up with a better picture than those shoes. You got to love those Nikes. So 4.01, guy takes a picture of his own shoes and says, hey, app, go find them. Go find those shoes. And sure enough, they did. They find the shoes. They show, graphically what it was able to find online, and returns in slide 501, returns those shoes and the price that it found. So it found those shoes at $125. All I can tell you is I was so excited about finding or about seeing this thing and how it's laying out graphically that I jumped online to find these, I'm sorry, what did they call them? They called these the Nike Dunk High 6.0 women's shoes, and I found them online. They were like $165 for that pair of Nike shoes. So there it is. The It app came through, found it for $125. Pretty neat. Now, choose your image from the way I understand it, and don't hold me to this, but I think I've got this right. This is where you're actually going to be tagging what you see inside of the picture. What are you actually looking at? So choose your image is going to allow you to actually do the tagging where you tell it what it is inside of that picture that you want it to go find the lowest price on. 703 just gives you an outlay of all the items that you have tagged. So now you're actually going to be able to scroll down through and find those items that you've shared with other people. Find those items that you've had an interest level in or that you've shared with other people. Share we call grow. So actual images that you've grown with your whole entire social network. 801 isn't quite as graphically exciting, but I can tell you the functionality I love. If you look down towards the bottom, you see Facebook, you see Twitter. You see Twitter, the little highlight is blue and slid to the right. That means your communication port is open between Leafit and Facebook. Twitter, for some reason, they're showing it as though that door is closed. With it open, as in Facebook's position there, what you've got is everything that's happening in Facebook right now in real time is going to be transporting into your social network with Leafit. So if somebody's posting a picture right now on Facebook, you don't have to go to Facebook and see it. It's going to be right here in your social network with Leaf because you've got that doorway open. Okay? Whatever you're doing in your social network with Leafit today, same thing. It's automatically transporting back over into your Facebook account. So when you post your posting up, any picture you're posting up, anything you're growing inside of your Leaf social network is transporting right back over to Facebook for all your Facebook friends to see. So these are just some of the images, you guys, and again, we get updates almost every single day of what the developers are working on. All I can tell you is you're looking at almost a dozen people that are developing this product for us right now as we speak. This is just the graphic side of it. The back side of that with all the coding and the programming, both ends are being developed at the same time, and it's a very, very exciting time to watch this mobile application come to life. At least we get pretty excited about it. And again, if Lawrence was on the call with us, you can see that he's 10 times more excited than I am because he understands his what? Oh, sorry, that Mike was talking to me. So guys, that's what we've got for you tonight. Again, sorry about the delay on the back office. All I can tell you is, it doesn't stop us from doing what we do. Go out and share this concept with others. The new back office is on the way. The e-wallet system, NX Pay, and the credit card processing. Again, I like Friday. I'm gonna set my alarm clock for Monday, and I think we're gonna look pretty darn sexy come Monday. So what I'd like to do at this time is open back up. Let me see if I can get back over to it. Again, I'm working on somebody else's computer, on Mike's computer. And chat, Mike, you want to... Lawrence was on? Well, that's because he couldn't talk. He wasn't in on the admin panel. Hey, Mike, you want to open this up so we can maybe field a couple of questions? I don't want to touch anything on this admin panel because I'm... Go, Mike. Go, Mike.
I can't read what this says.
You need your glasses. You've already lost two pair. It says enable chat box.
Okay. Click on it.
Well, I could have done that.
Well, that's what I said.
All right. Let's go back to our winner. Line 24. That phone number again, 203-260-4057. If you're on the call tonight, you just won $100, $100 Amazon.com gift card. I don't know. Hold on a second. Don't yell at me, Mike. There we go. All right, we're open live chat. Glenn T says, yes, I am line number 24. Congratulations, Glenn. Glenn. Oh, Mike, quit being an auditor. Mike Lucas is like, no, we're going to have to verify that. We need to see his social security number. We need a picture of your firstborn. Glenn, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Now, remember, you guys, we're going to do this again next week. So get everybody you can to register. The goal, I know some of you are going, wait a minute, I don't want to get anybody else to register. It'll lessen my odds from being able to win. But remember, you're helping your whole entire organization grow by getting your whole entire downline plugged into this system. And that's the end goal. The $100, you'll make 10 times that if you do this right. Oh, Mike Lucas is yelling at me. Oh, okay. Glenn, we'll be calling you tomorrow. Mike Lucas or myself. We'll give you a buzz tomorrow. But yeah, you guys, the whole end goal here isn't to win the $100. The goal here is to get your whole entire downline plugged in to these corporate update calls, these jump start calls. Again, sorry that we're on the road. Sorry we're traveling. This was a trip that we planned for a long time. We had to be down here. We were all down here, and the bandwidth has just been terrible. We've been struggling with our business overview webinars yesterday and Sunday both. But just know that we will be back on track next Monday. We'll all be back home and have the bandwidth to cover. So let me see if I can. This is really hard to read and answer questions at the same time because I can't read and talk at the same time. So let me get down to maybe where we just open this. Everybody's saying congratulations, Glenn. Back office will be exciting. Robert, I can tell you, the Matrix viewer, I can't wait. And the Matrix is running tonight, or is that the last word you got? Matrix is, and sorry about the glitch, you guys. You know, as the programmers have been in working on the Matrix viewer and on the back office and everything else, so much of that stuff is tied together. It's over my head. All I can tell you is to run that Matrix like they were supposed to on the 15th. They were right in the middle of programming and just couldn't do it. I think they started that process tonight. Mike Lucas just told me he just got the lowdown that it'll be done by tomorrow at the very latest. So. Let me see if I can get to a question or two. These jump quite a bit. The presentation text on the screen is cut off on the right. Can't see right side. I'm not sure how I'm broadcasting right now because I'm doing something different. So, Jason, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get through some of these questions. Back office exciting, yes. Congrats, Glenn. Uh-oh. I hate it when it jumps like that. Congrats, Glenn. Violet says Hawaii is going to bust loose with the app. Violet, I'm excited for you. I heard that somebody made a contact over there with a gentleman that knows everybody on the islands. I guess he's extremely connected, and I hear you're connected to that activity. Violet, I couldn't be more excited for you. I think that's awesome. The Hawaiians, the native Hawaiians, I know they can be very powerful inside of network marketing. Sounds like you made a great contact there. Bill says, sorry, we couldn't see all the images you were talking about. Guys, I'll share those with you again next Monday, unless we have an update, then I'll show you some even more exciting ones. So Deborah says, congrats, Glenn. Yeah, I got Anna from the same thing. Displayed is too big for the screen. I'm sorry, you guys. Again, we'll get that straightened out next week. Can you give, this is a good question. Marvin says, can you give the 30-second elevator speech for Leafit? How would you invite or define Leafit? Marvin, I think a lot of people have heard me say this, and I don't veer from it. I've used it probably a dozen different times now, and it is so powerful if you do it with the right hesitation. And some people will find this awkward the first time they try it, but just try it. And it's not a 30 seconds. It's like 3 seconds. We're chasing Leaf. I'm sorry, we're chasing Facebook. We're chasing Facebook, and wait for a facial response. Just wait for that, and in the time you're waiting for it, it'll give you a little bit of chance to try to read their expression, or kind of get an idea of maybe what they're thinking. But every single time I've used this, you get a look on people's faces like, wow. Chasing Facebook, okay, tell me, and they're asking you for more information, which is exactly where you want to be inside of the recruiting process when you're talking to somebody for the first time about it. So start there. We're chasing Facebook. Now, most people, they'll get that look. It's happened to me every time. They get that look like, Okay, so if you catch them, that could be a really big deal. You get that kind of a look. But then a lot of times the response from the, especially from the negative people, I know you guys probably don't run into negative people. Sometimes I do. But the negative ones will go, well, what makes you think you can, chase Facebook? What makes you think you can beat them? They're huge. And all you got to do is start talking about the IT app. The fact that we have a provisional patent, write that one down. We've got a provisional patent filed on technology that Facebook doesn't have. Okay? And Facebook doesn't copy other people. They hate to do that. Look around. They've never copied anybody else. Okay? So they have to create their own. But we've got a provisional patent on a mobile application that's going to allow me to take a picture and earn when somebody buys from the picture that I take. That's it. And I don't think even that's 30 seconds. I think that's maybe the total of 10, 15 seconds. But it starts with, I promise you, try it and watch for that facial expression. I'm chasing Facebook. I found a company that's chasing Facebook. And just stop right there. Don't say, and I'm really excited about it, and keep talking for the next 5 minutes, because that's not what you want to do. I'm chasing Facebook, and wait for a response, and you'll be amazed. From there, I think, again, the only negative thing I think you're going to hear is people say is, well, what makes you think you have the right to chase Facebook? They're huge, they're whatever. And you come right back and hit them right between the eyes. We've got what they don't. We've got a provisional patent on something they can't have. Image recognition, tagging inside of an environment that pays me for sharing my content with other people. Share a picture, get paid. Leave it at that. It's beautiful. Great question, Mark. Thanks. Man, Glenn's getting a lot of accolades for winning that $100. Good job. Let me slow down here. This thing jumps a lot. Yeah, the images were cut off. I got that. Will the app recognize items? Will this is a good question, Mike. Will the app recognize items, or do you need to type in the details on each one? I'm going to tell you this is going to come in stages, Mike. The minimum viable product that is going to be in beta test first, it will be all about tagging. Okay, so we're going to take a picture. We're going to tag that picture with one item that we see inside of that picture. That's first iteration of the development of this mobile application. Eventually, it will evolve into where you can tag multiple things inside of a picture. But initially, it is going to be all about you taking a picture. What is it inside of the picture that you want other people to recognize? The Louis Vuitton purse, the Nike tennis shoes, the Rolex watch, whatever it is you're taking a picture of. Open a text box. You're going to be typing right into the text box. I'm looking at the Louis Vuitton purse. So you're going to be tagging every single picture that you take. Scroll through another question here too if I can. We're only at 9:30. That's not bad for timing. Diane says, can we post from Leafit now to entice others to join from Facebook, Twitter, or others? Not yet, Diane. That's the social network that's coming out. I'm calling it Q2 now because I hate missing deadlines. I think everybody else does too. So all I can tell you is programs are working frantically to get us there. I've heard all kinds of very exciting dates. I'm going with Q2, second quarter. That's all I'm getting. I like Q2. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it rings. But all I can tell you is I've heard some very exciting dates. Some very exciting dates of when we could have this minimal viable product in our hands, in the distributor's hands, and the social network populating to where we can go out and build our friend base. But remember this, you guys, you don't have to wait for the IT app. You don't have to wait for our social network to launch. In fact, I strongly recommend that you don't. Remember the power of what you get when you are the one that invites someone in, even as a free subscriber to our social space. Do not find out 3 months from now that someone else got your mother, your brother, your sister into Leafit just as a social subscriber, even before the social network was live. You want to be the one that did that. That's where you take people to leafit.com, leafit.com/your username, and sign up your mother, your brother, your sister, your best friend, everybody into the social space before it even goes live. Because if you're the one that does that, if they use your username, they're attached to you for life with that email address. They're yours. You own them. If they decide to become an associate later, they're going to be in your matrix. But if you wait until the social network launches in Q2, somebody else might grab your brother, your mother, your sister, your best friend. You don't want to let that happen to you. Go out and at least get them in the program as a free user of our social space that hasn't even launched yet. Better yet, get them in as a free affiliate. Get them one step closer to being an associate. In fact, drive them to one of our webinars or the new business brief calls and let them hear about the business opportunity and make the decision to spend that $40. Who wouldn't want to spend $40 to position themselves to be sitting on the top of a gold mine when this thing explodes? So, Darren Denny says, do we need new customers to sign on site? To wait, sign on site. Denny, I'm struggling there. What do you mean, Denny? Do we send new customers to what sign on site? I think I get it. Denny, if I'm understanding the question right, I think I just answered it. If you want to sign someone up into the social space before the social space even goes live, it's leafit.com. Not leafit.biz, it's leafit.com / your username. And that's going to get them into the social space once it launches. But get them all signed up. Derek, congratulations, Glenn. Everybody loves you, Glenn. We can only see half your screen. Got that one. Sorry. We'll get that next week, you guys. Oh, Steve's in here answering questions. Thank you, Steve. It looks like it. Hi, Steve. Half the screen, Glenn T. So you can't see the whole screen. When do you expect the app to go live? Q2. Q2, but man, I'm telling you, just hang on to your seats, you guys. We'll get you more pictures updated next week. I'm losing. I got more questions coming in. Technical, what? For Denny, I lost audio. Okay, we got 2 more questions, and I got to get out of here, you guys. Looks like Steve's in here answering quite a few of these questions. Oh, they're bouncing too fast. User joining. Okay, Anna says, how will you make it clear to IT app users joining Leafit in April that the app is only being launched in a basic form? Will the website keep updating the user on upgrade or development stages? Absolutely, Anna. Everybody will be plugged in to understanding the development. As I guess the closest comparison I can come up with is, Yahoo launches a new format, and they ask you if you want to be part of the beta test. So the communication is there, and it will be there with us as well. People will understand that we're in beta launch of that product, in beta launch of the social network, and the communication will always be there. That here's what's new. It'll give us a clear path of communicating with people and giving us a reason to communicate with them as new developments happen with the app and the social space. Oh, now Mike says one more question. Glenn says, I love you all. Just send me leads in exchange for my price. Glenn wants some IT app installs. You go, Glenn. Good place to spend your money. Denny, all right, Steve's answering questions left and right, and it looks like I'm back up at the top, you guys. So here we go. Mike, your timing was perfect. I'm going to get out of here. Mike, did you want to say goodnight? Mike says good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Again, be patient. Programming is programming. We're extremely excited about where we're at and where we're headed. Again, I'm going to say, man, I can't wait for Monday. Get your whole entire team to leafitevents.com. Get them to register. Okay, get them to register simply to get the text. That's all they have to do is phone number 512-872-5378. All they've got to do is text Leafit Leafit to that phone number. Okay. Now hit us on the business brief call tomorrow night. Be there. Let's explode that one. Let's launch Von Tarver's business brief calls huge. That's 559-726-1300. Pin number 347154. I'm going to go to my computer next. As soon as I hang up on this call, I'm going to post that information inside of the events calendar, so you'll have that number live there as well. And then don't forget, webinars. We're here Monday, Wednesday. Email. I'm sorry, Mike wants me to remind you that if you're outside of the United States, instead of registering your text or with wanting to text, you want to register that you want to get that notification via email. But the webinars as well, you guys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, all in your events calendar. Simply go to leafitoverview.com and register for one of those overviews. And one more thing, Mike. I don't know if Mike's told. Am I supposed to tell everybody that those are live forever? I'm not supposed to. The recorded webinars after the no. Oh, no, but the others. No, Mike says I can't tell you guys. All right, you guys. It was great having you here tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll see you guys next Monday. And thank you again for everything you guys are doing out there. You're doing an awesome job. Talk to you very, very soon.